Welcome to week 5 of Cozy Couch Yoga. This week we're gonna do a little bit laying down, a little bit with legs up, and then a little bit with head over the edge. So I want to offer the idea of taking your time and sort of working your way into it and not pushing your body to go all the way upside down with your head hanging if it feels like you need a couple of days just laying down first. So I would say practice moving through, and if you got to do one of them a couple days and then try to add a little more, do that. But don't just push yourself right into laying upside down, because even though you're on the couch and the floor isn't that far away, you could still hurt yourself, and that's not ever the intention. So wherever you are, have a seat, sit back. I like to sit back, start and just take a nice breath, pushing my toes into the floor, especially my big toes. Drawing the breath in, filling up the body, relaxing my tongue, relaxing the eyes, relaxing the jaw. Another big breath in. And let it go, blow it all away. And then I'm just gonna move right into the first shape. Now, most of us have a couch that, well, this is like a love seat size couch, but I'm sort of fun size, so it can work. Typically, I think most couches have an arm or a wall in the couch. I'm gonna just use this part with the arm and the back here because I feel like this is a more common shape than just the flat wall. So for now, the first thing we'll do is laying down. We'll put your bum, you scooch onto the side, and then from here, I like to scoot my bum as close as I can to the arm, or the edge, the seat of the arm, the arm. So I'm scooting, right? And then leg up. Let me adjust my camera, because I don't want it to be where you can't see all of it. You know what I mean? It's important for alignment and no boo-boos. Oh, there we are. Perfect, better. Is that gonna turn my head off? Okay, let's just go. Probably not, because I'm again, one size. So I've scooted and then laying down. And again, once I'm there, I kind of wiggle my bum all the way. Now you might just stay here and just breathe for a second. Feel covered. And then the next thing to do is to start opening and closing the knees. One at a time. Reach up. And then the next one. You can have hands on the belly, hands on the couch. You know what I mean? You can sort of use the couch to help a little. So once you do just opening and closing, then try to do it nice and straight. Like point your toes and then bring your leg in and then fold it. And then point your toes and take it back down, down, down. Point your toes, bring it in, fold it. And then point your toes, take it back down, down, down. Point your toes, bring it in, fold it. And then point your toes, take it back down, down, down. Point your toes, bring it in, fold it. And then point your toes, take it back down, down, down. Inhale, nice big breath. Exhale it away. I feel like you only ever really need to do a couple of moves on each side to really target a space. I teach body manifesting all the time, but even if you're not actively on purpose practicing that, that's all you really need is just feeling good in your body and a couple of really nice good stretches. Now, if that felt comfortable and you want to take that a little bit more, you could try to rotate in the seat, legs up the cushion toward the wall, head sort of hanging over here. Now, a couple of ideas, you can take a cushion, a pillow, and put it down here. Just in case you have an accident, your crown doesn't go right on the ground, you've got a pillow, you know what I mean? You don't want to plan to fall, but you want to be prepared in case a fall should occur. It's sort of like helping your child learn how to do something and sort of knowing the possibilities and giving them the space without bringing too much attention to that, because attraction is a powerful thing. Thinking about it too much, we're going to land on our brain. Let me turn around before I keep talking. So for this, I'm just going to pivot my bum and just keep going. And this couch is a little short, but I'm kind of used to hanging my head upside down. So this right here feels good. I'm gonna wiggle my butt closer to the back. If your cushion comes off, you can take it away, which I'm probably gonna do because I'm like really off the edge here. And get a little closer. Yeah, that's better for me. I don't like it to be like totally upside down. So you see now how my head is sort of just like propped and my eyes are looking here. Now from here, you can always add a little bit more and reach it so it's like across the shoulders and let it hang. But you don't want to feel like you're being pushed off the couch, if that makes sense. From here, just taking the head and swiveling a little, taking the nose and coming into the chin, and back down, down, down again, into the chin. You can have hands next to you, back down, 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 and again. One more time, nose, chin to the chest, back down again, now dropping your head. Breath in, breath out. You could also square the feet here, feet flat against the wall, pressing into the big toes a lot. You can sort of press and feel, if you're pressing into the big toes and feet are at this 90-degree angle, like bent, you may be able to feel that all the way down in the glutes. Do that, left, right, just to sort of warm that space up. And if that feels good, you might even want to try pressing into the big toes and just lifting the hips. Now here, you might want to keep your hands on the couch and then come down, down. If you got a kind of couch that's going to spit you out when you do that, don't do that. Also, you could still do it with your head not all the way on the edge, and it would still be the same, just a little less of an inversion. But I'm still lifting my hips, supported with the wall, releasing my lower back, and not falling on the couch, on the floor. You know what I mean? Now, of course, if you're feeling extra bendy, stretchy, you can start to let your arms come in. So letting the legs relax, heads wherever you want it. I'm gonna keep it at this angle so it's easier for me to talk to you. Plus, I like to spend a couple of moments each day with my crown closer to the ground as a way of sort of resetting my nervous system and activating my crown chakra. So this is fine for me. But if this is not fine for you, and if it's just a second's fine. Maybe tomorrow you can do 2 seconds. But either way, I do want to mention that this is one of my favorite poses for 2 things. Now the head off here is drastic, but if we were on a normal couch or a different way, and the head is just a tiny bit propped, legs are up, I suggest this a lot for ladies when they have menstrual cramps or ovulation cramping. Any sort of really like belly or abdomen pain or pressure, this can help a lot, releasing the legs. And even just a little bit of that lifting of the groin and letting it back down. Next, just this alone and letting yourself sort of lay here and like almost like you're upside down but supported is one of my favorite techniques for helping to de-escalate an overstimulated nervous system. And even especially with my little ones, they kind of enjoy a more, or I should say a less practical seat to sort of help recenter them. It's sort of like turning it up, off and on again, or upside down and then back up again. And for me personally, this is one of my favorite ways to tune the body as a vessel, is just giving it a little bit of time in this not normal. Same way as we do with the deep breathing. We don't usually walk around like, but if we start to learn to practice to do that every minute, or every time we walk in a room, or every time we think about it, it becomes a really wonderful practice to help us stay present. So wherever you are in these sort of stretches, let that be, armpits. First, if you wanted to bring your armpits, you're gonna just let them do this, like sort of Superman open. That might feel like a lot and you wanna do one at a time. Or once you do the Superman, you wanna open and close and then start to do one at a time. The next thing you could do, if you're really wanting to play, please be careful. Again, pillows on the floor. You're just gonna push a little bit more and reach down, down, down to the floor. And you can just kind of like walk that down. And again, I'm used to sort of putting weight on my arms and armpits, so this still feels fun and fine to me. And I like to pretend like I'm gonna do like a wheel pose. So my elbows are sort of lined up. I'm a little close to this couch, so it's not perfect.
But I'm always thinking into the shape of doing things safe for the tracks in my body, even if I am upside down.
So, there's lots of ways to play. But with this one, I just wanted to introduce body reclined, a little bit of leg lifting, perhaps a little bit of armpit opening, and maybe the introduction to an inversion practice for you right from your couch. One of these days, I'm going to get the nerve to record a couple of my favorite bar stool yoga moves, but I haven't quite found it yet. Any minute now, though. I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of the day.